Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. On this episode we got a good one for you, packed full of knowledge, information, and some really good know-how. And we're just going to pass that on to you. What we're going to do is we're going to show you this mask system that we can use in a Bobcat. It's really a unique little system here. Basically what it is this pops right off of here, right here. Okay, and the nose comes pre-painted. You can see the coloration here. We're just about spot on for color. I mean, once this dries, you don't have to go in and spend a half an hour trying to recreate all the little dimples and divots on here and matching up colors. I mean, this really is a cat's meow. This system, this mask system is available from, I believe it's Mackenzie Supply and Van Dyke Supply. And if you're a beginner, I mean, I strongly, it's a little bit more expensive, but when your mount is done, like I said, your painting is pre-done for you. The second thing is your cat is going to be nice and wide right in here. This has been sculpted just perfect for our northern Minnesota cats here, and probably any cat in the Midwest. I mean, this is about the biggest one in the market, and this is about maybe 1/4 inch eye to nose, and across here 1/4 inch difference down. But anyways, if you pop a piece of clay in here, all right, to hold this eye steady, and you get this pupil straight up and down, and you do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to show you here real quick. Of course, you're going to have clay in there to hold your eye in place, and you can rotate that up and down. I mean, look at that. You're set. I mean, to place an eye, to do all that eye placement, all that monkeying around, look at that. Look at the detail in here. I mean, that is exactly what you want. And like any mammal, I mean, the face and the expression is everything, and it's all right here. And this is really nice. It's nice and deep down in here. That's all filled in for you. Not a bunch of clay work to do on the bottom of the chin. And this really is the way to go. Now, to find out which one I was going to use, I clipped my tag off of this cat, and I pre-fit this on here, and this is approximately a 30-some pound tomcat, and that is what we're after. And the reason I selected that, I think when it fits on there, this is really going to puff out this mane on this cat. It's really pretty. He's really got a wide one on here, and that's going to come out just exceptional on this Bobcat. So anyways, we're going to walk you through this, how we replace this nose for that. And that's what this episode is all about. So I strongly recommend this system, especially for beginners. I mean, you're not going to have a Bobcat basically looks like he's punched in the face. Like I said, the nose is all caved in and his eyes are all crooked. I mean, a feline, a cat mount, there's a lot of work to be done in the ears. And that also really makes the mount, the face and the ears. And this is half your battle right here. There is an ear system that goes with it that works out great too. I recommend it. And again, I'm not affiliated and I'm not marketing for this company at all. I just, I've used this it's been on the market now probably close to 10 years, this system, and it really does, it does a job for you. So let's walk you through a little bit of how we work on this nose. Let's get this stuff out of the way. So what we did first of all, and we apologize again for the graphic content, but this is taxidermy. And this is part of the game, and if you hung in there this far, you knew you're going to see this, and this is a part of the step before the tanning that we want to go through. And we got a little bit of fleshiness and yuck, but it is what it is. We want to pass on the taxidermy tradition and our knowledge, and we do a little variety of everything all the time. So please like, share, and subscribe. What I'm doing right here is I'm just turning, okay, the cartilage a little bit, all the way around this cat, the nose cartilage. Okay, we're going to go all the way around. If you were to mount this cat without that nose system, you would have to come in here and you'd have to split this cartilage right here, okay? All the way down in between here. And then you're going to have to work each one of these nostrils separately. You're going to have to get all the fat off of here without ripping through it. All the nasal cavity and all of that. And you're going to have to work each one of these all the way around individually. And then you're gonna do it so that you don't sever any of this right in the corner of this nose. I mean, you're gonna keep all of that, and that is That is cast right in here. You can see the depth and the detail on that. It is really nice. That's all there for you. So basically the only thing we have to do is just take this nose out. And I had a little experience at these, and roughly it's only maybe a 10-minute process, the whole thing to do. And even if you're a rookie at it, don't be intimidated. This isn't that bad. No, all of this right here, you can see all the dark and all of this right here that happened. This cat, when we skinned him, he was tangling with a porcupine, so he had a little bit of scarring going on there. And we're just going to work through that. Got rid of the quills out of the way, and we just basically what we did here is we just went right down. I put my finger under there for the kind of a feeler, so I kind of know where I'm at. Just working that cartilage around. Okay, and we get it about that far. We're almost to basically the fur side on this side. And now what I did here is I kind of outlined this for you where I was going to make my cuts. Okay, we're going to go right in between the fur and the nose pad is what you want to do. And you just want to kind of follow that along. And I have this here for you, just kind of as a reference, so you can see where to make your cuts. Okay, we're going to come up around this roundness right here next, right up and around that, right down, and down in here. It almost comes to a V. You see that? There's almost like a V right there. And you can see on the bottom here, when I started cutting, I left a little bit extra. I left a little bit of extra on there. Okay, a little bit of nose pad on the fur. And that's what you want. So what you're going to do is take a sharp knife. I like to use a utility knife. And you can use an X-Acto knife or whatever you're comfortable with. And you just want to work that just like that. See if the camera's picking that up. Yep. Okay, I'm going to come right along there. And I got my finger back there. Not too much pressure. You don't want to slice in your finger, but you just want to start your incision. Get it rolling and just work up to this corner. Now if you miss it by a hair, you can see there's a little bit, kind of made it funny there, miss it by a hair, but there's a little bit of hair, okay, on that pad. Not the end of the world. Nobody's ever going to know. That's the beauty of this system. It's, if you're close, you're going to be okay. When you drop that mask back on that styrofoam mannequin, I mean, you can do some adjustments, and it's, you'd be amazed how fast your Bobcat comes to life with this system. Like I said, I just think it's worth the money. You can sit and run clay, set your eyes. When your cat is dried, you got to repaint the nose and all of that. And this is basically set it and forget it. You're going to be done. But anyway, we're just showing you in this episode how to remove the nose, and we're working this around just like that. And you can feel there's some cartilage up in there. We're just working that right out, all the way to the outside of the cartilage. Okay, and you can see right here. There it is. Okay, so you can feel that. There's a little bit of cartilage right here. That's really how easy it is. Just cleaning that up a little at a time, moving that cartilage out of the way. Okay, we got half the nose, just that fast out of there. Okay, then we're going to come down to the front edge of this. We're just going to do, I like to go top and then one side, then come around to the bottom. And then the same thing, work around the bottom and come back up to the top. Just like that. And you can see we got the same system right there. Look at that. Look at for reference. Okay, see where we're at right there? We're perfect. This little bit right here, this black, right there, that a lot of that's going to get tucked right up in there. You're not even going to know it was even there when it rests on our foam mannequin. See how nice that's looking? Now when this tans, this is going to shrink up just a little bit, and that's why you don't have the width on there, but it's gonna work out really nice. This was a big cat. Same thing, round the one side, and we're going to work towards the top again. Okay, and then we're going to make an imaginary line now. This is where we finish off right here. Okay, imaginary line right along between the pad and the fur again. Just like that. just keep your knife basically underneath the fur, so you can feel that cartilage being removed, just like that. All right, we just got this top little part to do here, and we're going to be separated. And you can see that I took a little extra right there by mistake. You can see that right there. Don't panic, you haven't wrecked anything. Just a little bit too much. But that's okay. It's the beauty of the system. You can miss it by a little bit, and it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can fix that up, no problem. Okay, and then we're just going to work the rest of this cartilage around here. You can kind of feel where it's at. Separate this nose. Basically, we've got it now. What we're going to do here is we're going to clean this up. I'm just going to go slow, remove the whole nose off of here. Just like that. I'm just going to give you a general idea. Now this is, obviously this is going to all have to be fleshed down. You know, we're going to have to clean this up a little bit better, like right in here and all of this. We're going to have to turn the lips, and we got to go through all that detail, but we're not going to show you on any of these videos that. I mean, there's a zillion of those out there, and it's pretty much all the same. There's really no secret to that. Just experience and trial and error. So I'm going to stick this on there just to show you how this, roughly how this nose is going to fit. Like I said, it needs to be fleshed and scraped down and thinned quite a bit yet, and then tanned. So we could have brought this in from the top and just slid that right in, but just slide it right in just like this. It's not the big deal. We got a lot of flexibility of this cat. So you can see where the eye lines up right there in the mask. Same thing on this side. Eyes line up really nice. And that's going to drop right over there just like that. That gives you a general idea. Look at the color on that. Really nice. Okay, that's going to be the top. And when the tanning goes on this cat and it's all done, you just drop a little bit of super glue on there and you're all done. See that? How that fits right there? That's going to be really nice. I mean, that's going to be a nice cat when it's done. So, I mean, perfect. The symmetry on this is amazing. I mean, he did an excellent job at sculpting this cat, and when they cast this, they got the exact color you want on a cat. So look at that. That's impressive. But anyways, that's all we have for you on this one. And please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll be back with more stuff. So hang tight. Thank you.